Hello, my name is Miki Markovic. I'm the Global Technical Support Director at Roster Security Product, and thank you for watching this recording webinar on AxTraxNG reporting. On today's webinar, we will review all AxTraxNG reporting types. We will talk about automatic reporting, customized report, and of course, live demo and explanation how to work with reporting on AxTraxNG. What is AxTraxNG reporting? AxTraxNG, as an access control platform, provides you a various type of reporting to give you the options to issue numerous of data in various layouts and customization. Each report can be customized and can be filterized using special characters or options. There are two major types of data that are available on the reporting. One of them is live data, and the other one is archive data. The live data used for live tracking, like last known location, or to see how many people are inside each area. The archive data are used for investigation or other reporting like time and attendance. Let's review which report types we have on AxTraxNG. So on AxTraxNG, we have four major report types. We have immediate report. Immediate reports is the online, the live reporting. It's a list of details of recent movement between the last few hours, between 1 hour to 99 hours. This is used for live tracking on the areas and users in the system. This is beside to the live events active in AxTraxNG. This will give you more information to sort and log the live events. We have panels reports. Panel reports display details of all recorded panel events like access event, inputs, output repair events, alarms, etc. System reports list the details of system and operators activity. An interactive report lists the details of user and the access activity. Let's review the immediate report. So as I say, immediate report used to exploring live data about user location and include the following report. Who's been today? Who's been today is a list of all the users access granted to the system after midnight. Less known position report, list where and what time today each user was most recently granted access. So what was the last reader the user swipe his card or using credential to gain access. Roll call reader reports list the last time each reader was given access. So what was the latest access granted for each user, for each reader, and for which user. This can be between the last 1 and 99 hours. This report allows also mustering sorting. Also, the last known position report allows you mustering sorting that I will show. The mustering sorting, if you define a reader as a muster, you can gather all the users, swipe the card on the muster to see who arrived to the mustering point. Roll call area report, list of users currently between a selected area, sorted by department and entry time. This report lists all personnel who entered a facility between the last 1 and 99 hours. An access area occupancy report, this is, for my opinion, one of the major advantages of AxTraxNG, giving you the present capacity occupancy of each area. You know which user is in which area. This can mainly use for emergency evacuation cases that you need to know where are the users and you need to know that all users arrive to the safe area. This is also give you a counter of the number of users on each area. Let's review the panels report. The panel reports display details of all recorded panels events. There are 7 available panels event report. We have AC panel reports. This is just list all events recorded by the selected AC panel, access control panel, sorted by that. Access report list of all access events, access recorded, access granted, access denied, by the selected readers, sorted by reader and date. Attendance reports. Attendance reports is the most used report on AxTraxNG and mainly used to export the data from the access control to some payment, salary, hour calculation, and such. So this report lists the attendance hours for selected user. It's sorted by that. Results include hours, present time, time in and time out. There is a 3-way to calculate the attendance reports. One is once a day. So if you're just requesting once time a day for user to swipe his card, first entry to last exit. So the time will be calculated from the first time the user presents his card on an in-reader until the last time the user presents his card on an exit reader. And persist time. Persist time gives you only the time the user was inside the premise. So anytime the user swipe between enter a reader and exit reader will be counted. On the attendance report, there are a few automatic comments like automatic arrival, exit, and other some comments available, such as auto arrival. This comment will be set when auto arrival was set up to the user. Auto exit, if you set up an automatic exit, this is the comment that you see. If you set up an auto arrival and auto exit, so this comment will be shown. Auto arrival, it means that if you set up an auto arrival for, let's say, example 7 a.m. and user arrived at 7:30, it will automatically save the time as 7 a.m. So it will ignore the actually time the user arrived to the premise. Day off, for days that are not working day. If you set up a non-working day, it will mark as a day off. Absent, a day that the user don't have any records in the database. And holiday, if you set up an holiday on AxTraxNG, this day will mark as an holiday. We have reader reports, list of all users who have accessed the selected reader, access denied and access granted, sorted by department and date. Bioterminal reports, list of specific biometric terminal events, sorted by terminal and date. And visitor reports, list of visitors who have made a visit to a certain user or department, or list of all related visitors. Under the system reports give us the capability to report list of details of the system and operator activity. There are 3 available system event reports. System report, list of all operators performed, operation performed by AxTraxNG server sorted by date. This is the automatic operation done by the server. Automatic events logged by the server, etc. Operators reports, this lists all the actions done by the operator. For example, handling an alarm, edit a user, edit an access group, logging into the system, etc. This report is sorted by operation events, type, and date. And alarm and anti-BAS backend reports, so list of all raised system alarms, sorted by operator and date. Interactive reports. On interactive reports, we have a list of all users and their access activities. There are 3 available interactive reports. User access rights report, list of all access details selected by user with full details of reader accessed and in which time zone. Not responding user report, list of user for whom there have been no access events for the selected period of time. So if you want to know which user didn't arrive to the office or to the premise for the last 60 days, you will use this report. An AC panel links report, this will give you a layout of all AC links exist in the panel per selected panel. So it will tell you what is the source of the AC link and what is the destination. So this one you can keep for your system documentation, and you can follow all the AC links in the system. Automatic reporting. AxTraxNG provides the option to generate automatic reporting upon present preset schedule. So we can set any reports that we can output, almost any report that we can output from the system, to be issued automatically following a schedule. Any automatic report can be sent via email once they are created. For email notification, for email sending, you must have an SMTP server setting in the system. The SMTP server setting is done on the server monitor. Automatic reporting can be saved in any supported format, PDF, Excel, etc. Scheduling can be daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly. Some other comments about reporting. All the reports can be issued and saved in various formats. I will show it in the live demo, but Excel, PDF, HTML, etc. There are about 7 or 8 different formats supported. And any report can be customized and filterized and be saved with this setting for major reports. Now we will go to the live demo. We will move to AxTraxNG. And once on AxTraxNG, I will show you exactly how to set up and configure each report. Okay, now we are on AxTraxNG. And before starting drilling down into the reporting, I want to show you some additional settings that are related to the reports. The first one is tools, options, and on the company details, we can change the company details. And once changed, these details will be shown on any report exported from the system. Another thing is under reader configuration. So if you want to have the mustering setting under readers, so you need to set a reader as muster. So under reader properties, you need to mark the set as muster options. Now that we understand some of the details regarding to the reporting, we can start drilling down to the reporting. So to go to the reporting and start issuing a report, you need to select reports from the tree view. Selecting reports will load the reporting application. And what we see on the reporting is we have all the report selection under each topic. So immediate report, panel reports, sister reports, and interactive reports. We have the report layout data. All the data will be shown on the blue layout. And once selected the report, we will have the information selected for the report in the middle. So if I will select the who's been today, I will see the selection if I have any selections. Let's start reviewing the reports and see exactly what can be done on each report. So who's been today, as you can see, it's sorted by department. And on each department, we see who it's been today. So we have department automation and department general, and we can see which user and what was the last location of each user. Okay, what was the first location of each user? Sorry. What can be done on each report? So each report can be customized easily by drag and drop each column. So if I want to have a raw data as low as possible, I can drag all the sorting from the top and create them a column. I can sort by location. So, and then I will have all my data per location. So I know which user was on which panel and not by department. I can take department and location. So for each department, I will see the location and department. And on each column, I can add extra filter. For if I want, for example, just to sort by main door, I will click on the filter icon and I will select main door in only. I can have all and I can have all the data. I can also have on some fields I can create a custom reporting and shall we show you on a future report. So this is the usability day. Every click on the usability day will load the report automatically and you don't need to issue the report. Same for the last known position report. Last known position, we show you last 24 hours of all known users and the location, again sorted by department. I can, again, play with the report as where I like. If I want to have last name first, I will put the last name first. If I want to have the first name location here, I can sort it here. If I want to short the report per location, it will be done like this. Okay? On last known position report, I also have the option to have mustering. So if I will click the muster option, I will see only users are under mustering, or all users, or only without mustering, only mustering. So this is another option exists on last known position if I want to know which user arrived to the mustering reader. Roll call reader reports, I just select the latest hour, select which reader I want to have the roll call. Just for example, I want just the main in, main out. So I can look and sort the reader by reader name. If I press the control button, I can multi-select options and click run. Click run will show me all the available data on those readers. Roll call area report will give me the options for area. Again, I can select which area I want, on which hours, and I will get the roll call per area. The access area occupancy is very similar, but if I will take my two areas at this moment, as you can see, I have the population of each area. So I can see what is the live data of each area, and it's sorted by access area, department, and location. And if I want just by access area, I don't care about location, I just want to know who is where, so I can see exactly who is where. So we can see the department, we can see what the last location, and when it was there. And this way we know the population. We have 4 users in our main office and another 5 users in the mustering. Every time you click the run, it will update the report. If I want to export a report, what I need to do is to click on the eye as a preview. I will get a preview of the report, as you can see. And what I can do from here is either send it as an email in the supported format or export and save it in the supported format. So my supported format are PDF, HTML, MHT, RTF, Excel, XLS. This is the newer format of the Excel file, CSV, text file, image file, XPS. What we can see also, we can see that the name of the company we set in the tools options is shown here. The report will show exactly as you see here, but on the preview, we have also the options to select an option. It can be a user, it can be a location, depending how you sort out the report. So this is how you can export a report and save it in which format you like. To save an automation report, you can click the Save button, name the report, description, and click Scheduling. select what will be the file name and format. So you can select which file name, which format, etc. When to be issued a report, when to start issuing the report. If you want to have end date, so you can set the end date here. If you want to have emails, you need to add the email address, separate by a comma. Okay? So each email separated by comma, you can have as many emails as you like. I think the limitation is about 10 emails per report. Once saved, each saved report will be kept on the defined folder on the options of AxTraxNG's monitor. So you can see reports directory. This is the default report. If you are changing the report, make sure that the AxTraxNG server monitor has permission to save the report on this folder. Let's go to panel report. Under panel reports, let's start with attendance reports. As I said, time and attendance report is the most common report you will use. One second. So what we can select on attendance report? First of all, which user we want to issue a report. You can select a full department. You can select all users and departments in the system. Or you can select each user just by dropping down. So we have all the users available, if you like. Select which reader. Again, you can just search for the reader you like. In this case, I will select just main in and main out. This is my readers that I set up for time and attendance. If I've set any custom fields, I can add the custom fields for the report. I can add the user ID as known on the database and the user credential. So user ID and user credential can be shown on the report. If not selected, this data will not be shown. Report type. As I said earlier, we have 3 different types of report. One is only present time. Only present time will give us only the time the user was inside the premise, inside the area between the enter reader and the out reader. First arrival to last exit. This is the first time you show the card, you swipe your card, you enter on the in reader until the last time you exit on the exit reader. And only once a day, as long as you type once on the day, you will have a calculation of the attendance. We have 2 different reports. We have detailed reports showing each day and time for each day, and we have summary reports just showing the summary report. We can have the working days. As I say, we have a day off. Every day it's not marked, we'll mark as a day off. We have auto arrival, auto exit. Auto arrival, as long as you have one record on the day, it will automatically fill up the time for auto arrival, which set up here, and the same for auto exit. The report can be issued for last day, last week. Last week is the week before the week we have today. Last day is yesterday. Last month, last year, last custom. So last 2 days, for example. And let's say, just for today we are on Thursday, so Wednesday will be day off, just for the reporting. So it will take the last 2 days and issue the report, or we can have custom and just select the date and start date and end date. Once selected the data, just click preview, run, and we'll have all the information. So what we see on the time and attendance report. As we said, the time and attendance are sorted by department and username. So we can see each username, and we can see the in time, the out time, and the duration. So those users arrive at 10:30 a.m. and exit at 4:47. Today, as we said, the last 2 days, we see arrive at 8:48. And when we see the mark of the star, it means late arrival or exit arrival following the working hours here. As you can see, that Tuesday is marked as a day off. And this is for each user selected under the user. So for each user, we can have the data relevant. So if we have user without data, we see user without data, and we see day off, absent, and absent day. So user didn't arrive. And of course, we have a summary for each user that we can see. The late days, early leaves, auto arrival, auto exit, and absent day for each user. So we can see early leave 1, late days arrive late, etc., etc. So we have the summary for each user. Let's say we want to have auto enter, auto arrival for user. What you change on the report, you can see that the user arrived, but you get auto arrival. So we have auto arrival 1, and we can see the comment, this was auto arrival set up. But the user must be inside the premise for auto arrival. Let's go see in what is a summary report and how it looks like. So summary reports will give you only each user and what we can see for each user. It doesn't give you the details of the time and occasion and everything for the user, only a summary for the department. Another thing, let's go back to the detail report. I will remove the auto arrival and click run. If you want to have the raw data, just the raw data, you can mark, click Control A to select all information, Control C to copy the information, and you can go to Excel and just paste the data, and you will have the raw data any way you like. So you can easily export the data from the system to any external software as you like. Because when exporting the data to Excel, you will get the same format as the report. So this is one option to export data. Another thing I wanted to show you is the filtering. So we can have filter by general, by automation. Again, username. I can select which user I want to filter. And I can right-click on each column. I can sort extending, sort extending. This will show by name. I can hide the column. I can show the column chooser. I can do automatic fitting for the column. Best fit for all columns. It just will change the width of the columns. And I can have a filter editor. So if I want just general, so I will department begin with general and click OK. As you can see what's happened with the filter, I get only department started with gen. I can change N to O. So department begins or equals or do not equal, later, between. So it contains, so I can just contains, let's go anyhow. What will happen, I will see only general, but also begins, I can end. So contain anyhow and begin with J. So I will have general. So this is how can you have custom filtering for each report. Right-click a column, filter editor, and just add which column you want to sort and add to the filter. You can select any column, any options that arrive in the report, and the condition can be and, or, not and, etc., etc., etc. You can also add another condition and another condition and another condition. And for each condition, you can just select whatever you like. If I want to see the user credential of the report, just mark the user credential and click Run. User credential will be added to the report. So if the user credential was use several credentials, you will see 2 different credentials on this report. So this is for attendance report. For panel reports, we can have the same selection of when to issue the report. We can select the control panels we want. Again, same here. You can just look for the report, for the panel by name. Move it to the selection tab. Select which event we want to see. And click issue. What we can see, all the report sorting by location, description and location. If I want only by location, so first location, another location, we see the description. So reader 1, main reader, this is the location. It can be input, it can be output, depending what is the source of the events. Access report, I can select the users, and I want to see access denied, granted. Let's see if I have any access denied in the system. So I can see I have one access denied by Global Anti-Passback for Dow Jones. And this will give us the access denied option. Reader reports, same as all, just select the reader. So let's go again, main in, main out. Let's select which event I would like to see, access denied, access granted, etc. And get the report. So I can see on each reader directly all the access events of the user. So this is last day, but if I want for today, so I will go to custom and I will click place it 24, for example. So just from 24th of December until this present, and just click the issue, and I have all the access events for today. Last week, I will do the same thing for last week. So last week, if I have any events, I will see them. Since this is a new database, I will not see any events for last week. I don't have any visitors in this database, so I cannot show you the visitors. But by changing the visitor, you can see the user ID credential very similar to the access events. System reports. System report can be issued again for the same time period as any other report. You can select the users. System report for the same time and period. Issue the report for last day, and you can see edit reader main door, update terminal status. This is the server. This is all action done by the server. So you can see the location is server. This is coming from the terminal. This is just information coming from my biometrics terminal here. So we can see we had some issue. Operator reports, select the operator. At this moment, I have only administrator creating action on this database. Which events we like. And let's see. So we can see edit a user. And we can see I can also sort it by events and see I want to see which user was edited. So edit user, edit which user, edit which users, edit reader, mustering in, mustering out. So all the action done by the operator are listed here. Alarm and anti-passback handling, if you have any alarm and anti-passback handling. So I don't think I have any here, but the same is what. Our last part is the interactive reports. So user access right, I can take all users, all readers, and I can issue the user access right. Since all my users on the system are master, I will see as you can see, the pattern automation, my user number is 2. This is the username, and this is all the reader is allowed to access. What is the start day? What is the start time, end time, and which time zone is belong. So this gives you a list for all users and how they are allowed, where they are allowed to access and when. Not responding user, let's take last, for example, 60 days. I want to know user that was not active in my system for the last 60 days. Select all users and click the run report. So I can see user number 100 isn't active. This is the last time this user was active. So this is a new user that was never active. So we can see the card number, and we can deactivate this user if you like, because there was not active during the last 60 days. And my last report is the AC panel report. And let's see if we have any AC panel set. So we have one AC panel. We can see the source type is user output group. The events is output group selected by user. This is an elevator control AC link. Status of the AC link, if it's enabled, disabled, if we have an alarm handling for this AC link. And this is the AC link options. This is all I have to show you on reporting on AxTraxNG. Let's summarize what we have today. Okay, let's summarize what we have today. So first of all, I explained to you about the AxTraxNG report. What is the report? How to issue report? Which report types we have? So we have immediate report, panel report, system report, and interactive reports. I show you how to issue report, how to filter report, how to customize the report, how to issue each report available on the system, and what is the needs for each report. I focused on two major reports. One is the area occupancy report, mustering report, and time maintenance report. So you will be able to issue and execute the reports and customize which reports you want by yourself. And I also show you how to create an automation for reports to issue the reports automatically upon needed. At this point, I would like to thank you for watching this recorded webinar on AxTraxNG reporting. I was Miki Markovic, and you are more than welcome to browse our technical support portal at support.rostersecurity.com. If you have any query, any questions you want to ask the technical support team, just email us at support@rostersecurity.com.